Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. What is up, everybody? PattySMusic here again today, coming at you with another top 10 countdown video. Today I'm going to be counting down my top 10 favorite Disciple songs of all time. Now, I kind of just recently got into Disciple this past year. I'd listened to their music a little bit on the radio, but before then I never really dug into their discography until I heard their most recent album, Long Live the Rebels. And Long Live the Rebels, in my opinion, is probably their best album, and it is a masterpiece. There are at least 5 songs on there that I think are some of the greatest songs that I've heard. They're on my favorite songs list on Spotify that I made to, just listen to all the time. They are songs that I vibe with. Some of them had to grow on me a little bit, but they are just masterpieces. I definitely think that this band is a little underrated. Disciple is a very good band, and if you've never heard of them, go check them out. Hopefully all 57 of my subscribers can add a little bit of weight to their fans. Not really. No. Never mind. I'm just joking. But for serious though, they are an amazing band. So go check them out. Before we get started, I want to give you a little bit of my honorable mentions. Obviously, Disciple has a lot more than just 10 songs that are good, which is why I'm doing a top 10 list, because if they had 50 songs that were good that I loved all the time, then I would do a top 50 list, but they don't. Anyways, there are more than 10 that I thoroughly enjoy. Starting with the first honorable mention, we have Once and For All. That song is very good. The hook of it, I can't describe it. The theme of the song is what really captures my attention. It talks about how Jesus has destroyed our sins once and for all. And that's the hook. That's the thing he says at the end of the chorus that kind of gets you pumped, gets you going. And that's what I love about that song. Next song we have for honorable mentions is Eternity. This song is just all in all a great song. Disciple has a good balance between hard rock and beautiful songs. And this song kind of lies within the middle. And I don't know how to describe it other than that the lyrics are very touching. The fact that he's looking towards eternity, and the fact that eternity is something that he feels like he can grasp, and he knows that when he dies, it's not over for him. Another song that I've kind of grown up listening to with Disciple before I actually dug into their discography was Remedy. This song kind of harkens back to that better than drugs kind of idea, that Jesus is our remedy, and oh, I gotta let go of this pollution. This is the enemy. You are my remedy. So God is our remedy when the pollution of sin and death come into our life. Amazing. I can't get enough of that theme in a song. And as you know, I vibe with it so much. And another song that I kind of just recently, and by recently I mean the past week or two, actually really closely listened to is Radical off of their album Attack. That song is actually really good because it's got a lot of crescendos and decrescendos. If you listen to one part of the song, the beginning, then you hear the rock, hard rock, like "Till the Day I Die." And then if you listen to the bridge part, you'll think it's a totally different song. It sounds so different. But yeah, those are 4 of my honorable mentions. They're amazing songs by Disciple. But let's get into my top 10 Disciple songs of all time. Starting off at the number 10 spot, we have Bring the Dead to Life. I love the sound of these verses. I actually did a cover of this song for my YouTube channel. If you haven't checked it out, go check it out. I think it is my least viewed video on this channel. But no biggie, some videos just don't get views. Kind of like my YouTube channel. No, but Bring the Dead to Life. I love the sound of the verses on this song. It's got great, beautiful, and vulnerable vocals and lyrics. The lyrics are vulnerable and real, and they hit you where it matters. Talking about how he feels like he's never going to get past all of the things in his past. And the bridge builds beautifully. I can't totally remember all the lyrics to it right now because for some reason when I get in front of the camera, I draw a blank. But I just want to let you know, this song is great. If you want to hear me sing it, go to, my video of it. Also, go check it out, the original song. Coming in at the number 9 spot, we have Worth the Pain. This is definitely one of the songs by a disciple that was really hard to put so far down the list. Worth the Pain really is a masterpiece, and to tell you the truth, all of the songs on this list are masterpieces, which is why they're on the top 10 list. The thing I love about this song is obviously the piano. The piano intro to this song adds so much variety in this song specifically, and the fact that Disciple can use piano to make their song sound good just shows how talented they are in using different instruments in their music and not just electric guitars. If all you do is use guitars all the time, here, I'll do that again. If you just use that all the time, then your music's going to get generic and not sound as good. But the combinations of guitars and piano in this song are very well balanced. I love the theme of this song, the fact that the catch or the title is Worth the Pain. The song is talking about how it's worth the pain to start again, even when it's hard to start again. When you're in a place where you've made so many mistakes, it hurts to try and start again. But this is talking about how it's worth the pain. This also shows how Disciple is really good at bridges. I think that is one of their best aspects to their music making is the bridges that they make, because they start off soft on their bridges, they repeat a good message, and then they keep it going and they build on top of it. This also shows their variety in crescendo and decrescendo. Disciple is really good at putting loud and soft into one song and building it and backing it down. Coming in at the number 8 spot, we have Come My Way. And if there's any song in the Disciple discography that kind of defines the way that Disciple uses crescendo and decrescendo and dynamics, it is Come My Way. This song starts off, and the percussion adds so much to this song because it starts off like ding, 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 kind of slow. His lyrics are a little, pulling back and forth, and they are a little in your face at the beginning, but they're not like shouting until you hit that chorus. And then, are you gonna come my way? There's no hiding from this memory. It's like screaming in my ears. And at that point, you need somebody to get the lyrics loud and screaming. And it works so well, works so beautifully. That's why I love this song, because the song is about resisting temptation. And he starts off soft, and he's talking about how he needs to, I'm dining with the enemy and all that. And then when it comes to the temptation screaming in his ears, he's screaming, and it's in your face, and it needs to be. And that's what I love about this song. Also, the guitar solo in this song is amazing. I love the syncopation of this song as well. Just the way that the rhythm works in the song, just accents it very well. But back to the guitar solo, it's got some like it pulls off. I think he pulls off and like bends the notes a little bit more than normal, and it sounds really weird. And if you first listen to it, it sounds a little annoying, not gonna lie, when you first listen to it. But if you listen to it later, you will realize that it is the peak and crescendo of the song, and it works so well. And that is why Come My Way is number 8. Coming in at number 7, we have Things Left Unsaid. This is another Disciple song that I've just recently been getting into, and this song makes me want to cry every time I listen to it. The whole premise of this song is talking about, telling your loved ones that you love them before they're gone. I believe that the lead singer who wrote this song, it might be about one of his, his parents or one of his relatives that died, maybe his grandfather, I don't know. But he's at the edge of his bed, and his grandfather is, lying there, and he's either unconscious or whatever, and he wants to tell them that he loves them, but he can't, because he doesn't know if he feels them, he doesn't know if he hears them, which is so beautiful. And it's beautiful in the fact that it's so tragic, but within the tragedy you can see the beauty of the fact that he loves his grandfather so much, and that's why it makes me cry. Plus the instrumental is just work, and the lyrics are sung rhythmically, creatively, and poetically, and this is one of those songs that will definitely give you the feels. I like a lot of songs that give you the feels. They tug at your heartstrings and they really just pull your heart out. And it's like, that's why I listen to music, is because I want something to kind of give me a little bit of heart, to pull at my heart and tug at my heart. One thing that the song really reminds me is to tell your loved ones you love them while you're still with them. And I want to encourage all of you guys, if you have somebody that you love, which I'm guessing that you do, tell your parents you love them, tell your sister, tell your brother, tell your girlfriend, tell your boyfriend that you love them. And don't forget to do that, because sometimes we get so caught up in life that we just forget to tell the people that truly care about us that we care about them as well. Coming in at the number 6 spot, we have Deafening. This song is one that I kind of just recently got into as well, but more like a few months ago. This is probably one of the most fun songs from Disciple. It's got a serious message, and most of Disciple's songs do have somewhat serious messages. And when I say serious, like thoughtful, deep, thought-provoking messages, if you listen to the lyrics. This song definitely has that as well, but it's so fun. Like, I can rock out to this song all the time. And when it starts, it goes, it starts, like, if you hear that pickup from the guitar right at the beginning when I'm shuffling through my music, and I have my earbuds in, and I don't know which song's going to come on next. Maybe when I'm running with my earbuds in, and then hear the like the pickup, and it's like half a second, maybe a second, then I just know it's coming, and I'm just going to rock out to this song. This song drives and pushes, and if you guys have ever listened to or watched one of my videos, you know that I like songs that drive and push and keep you going. The bass in this song really drives the song, and it keeps it all contained, but it's like a wild, fun song, but it's like contained, and it's not one of those things that goes all over the place and doesn't have a distinct melody. The chorus is the best part of the song. The part where it goes, "It's deafening, I can't fight it. Every time I run away, I hear your voice inside me. It's deafening." That deafening part. That word is such a unique word. It's such a great word to build a song around. The fact that God's voice is deafening in our head, and whenever we want to run away, we know that He is there for us. Good choice of a hook. Love this song. Coming in at number 5, we have Black Hole off of Disciples' album, Long Live the Rebels. Now, I want to let you know right now that my songs are not off of very many Disciple albums. They're off of Horseshoes and Hand Grenades and Long Live the Rebels mostly. I have a few songs from their other albums, but I just want to let you know it's not as divided, it's not as diverse, but these are, I truly believe, the best songs. And when it comes to Black Hole, I believe that this is, without a doubt, Disciples' best song lyrically. It starts out like a typical rock song, which is what kind of pushed me away from it to begin with. So I never really listened to it until like a few weeks or maybe a month after I listened to the whole album. I listened to it again and I was like, this is actually an amazing song. When I say it starts out like a typical rock song, it's got those crunchy guitars that don't necessarily have a distinct melody that gets caught in your head. So the intro isn't that amazing, but it gets there. Oh my gosh, it gets there. You have to listen further to this song to understand the greatness. And the bridge build is really good as well. I'm just going to read a few of the lyrics because you need to hear them. Here is the chorus, and these are some of the best lyrics. "Just like the black hole exists to steal all away, you can project all your pain onto me. I'll wipe the blood from your lips and the tears from your face. You can project all your pain onto me." The idea that God is a black hole who sucks all our pain. Amazing idea. Like, that's such a great idea for a song. And why I say it's the best lyrically is because, like, how do you come up with that? And those lyrics right there are so great. In the verses it says, Is there Eden in the hell that you've been dealt? Wondering, is there Eden in the hell that you've been dealt? That's a great picture, Eden in hell. But this is my favorite part. If you thought that the black hole part was cool, this is my favorite part of this whole song, which is the bridge, which shows why Disciples so good at bridges. "These stripes on my back speak love for you. These black holes in my hands exist to steal away every sin of the world. He is comparing the black holes in Jesus' wrist to a black hole. Just like black holes suck all light into them, Jesus is a black hole that sucks the pain from our lives into him. And not only that, he compares it to the black holes in his wrists that he used to hang on the cross, which is so amazing. That's why this has to be in the top 10. And lyrically, it's what puts it there. The instrumentals are very good. The build is very good. It's good. It's not amazing, but the lyrics are what gets this in the top 10 and gets it above songs such as Deafening and Come My Way. Coming in at the number 4 spot, we have First Love. This song is just all around great. Has great lyrics as well. The beginning swells so well and it just kind of fades into the song. It's got a bold cinematic feeling and the theme is coming back to first love. And in this case, first love is Jesus. I like, in my opinion, how most of Disciples' songs are faith-based. Obviously, I'm a Christian, so it resonates with me. But if you're not a Christian, this band still has music that instrumentally sounds amazing, and you will love it. This song in particular just has so many good lines and lyrics in it. One of the things I like is, I'm bleeding in my mind. This mess of what I've done has left a trail of blood. It's been so long since these cold eyes stared into the sun. Oh, it is so good. And this one definitely I had to warm up to a little bit as well. But once I did, I realized how good it is. And when it breaks into the guitar solo, that guitar solo is placed so well. In my opinion, I like guitar solos after the bridge. And most of the time that's where they're put in most rock songs. And putting it after the bridge is not such a big deal. But I think that placing it there was the best idea on this song. There's not much else I can say about this song besides the idea that this song is just very well all together. It's got good instrumentals and it's got good lyrics and it's got a good theme. That's why this song deserves to be number 4 spot and why it deserves to be above Black Hole. Coming in at the number 3 spot, we have Spinning. And this song embodies the idea of spinning out of control and asks a lot of great questions, asks a lot of deep questions, which I absolutely love. It has some of the best and well-placed screams in a Disciple song I've ever heard. The bridge leading into the scream is the best part of this song, where he says, I don't know if I can handle your answers to the questions you have inside my heart. Just hold me in chaos, hold me when the world keeps spinning out of my control. My heart can't take anymore. And he's just screaming because his whole life seems like it's spinning. And I think I watched an interview with the lead singer of Disciple, and this was after his uncle died, I believe, and he just felt like his life was spinning. I also feel like the instrumentals in this song make it sound like it is spinning. It's so well done. The rapid drums and sliding guitars create a feeling of spinning that aids the theme of the song so well, and I love it so much. The whole idea that he's talking about how his whole life feels like it's spinning, and then he asks the question, is like, I don't know if you can handle all this. I don't know if you can take this away. It just feels like it's spinning. And I know I just said spinning like 500 times while describing that song, but I hope you got the idea that this song, entitled Spinning, sounds like it's spinning, using guitars to make it sound spinning. I just had to spin there. Coming in at the number 2 spot, we have Erase. Okay, this song is a masterpiece, and the premise of the song is wholly meaningful. Erase just blows my mind. Okay, I saw a cover of this song by this guy called Robar. I don't know if that's his name or if that's the name of his YouTube channel, but I watched him cover this, just cover. And I was sitting there like, oh my gosh, because the instrumentals to this song are so complicated. Or at least they looked complicated to me. I was like, this is a masterpiece because all of the guitars work together so well in this. The main thing, my love is greater than your mistakes, is just so impactful. And then the bridge, talking about how you are not alone. It's so good, and it blows my mind every time I watch it. The intro to this song, instantly contagious. If you listen to it, or if you look it up, this is definitely one that I would, that I would tell you to look up by Disciple, because the intro just, I think I might try to learn how to play this sometime in my life. Coming in at the number 1 spot, this is my number 1 favorite Disciple song of all time. I originally was going to put Erase at number 1, because lately I've been vibing with that song a lot, because that song is so good, and it's just a masterpiece. But I realized there's one song from Disciple that I've listened to the entire time I've known the band Disciple, and I couldn't not put this at number 1, because it is just the song that everybody knows by them. And if you know what I'm talking about, then you understand me. Dear Ex, You Don't Own Me. This is the first Disciple song I ever heard, and this is the song that got me into Disciple. That's not the only reason why I like it. The entire song is just amazing. It's got a good combination of strings, and it makes it absolutely astounding. And I think this is probably one of their most popular songs. It was definitely hard to decide between this song and Erase. And I'm going to try to do, well, lately I've been learning Dear Ex, You Don't Own Me on the guitar, which might have kind of aided my decision in putting it at number 1, because now I know it, and I'm probably going to do a cover of it later on. Hit down in that likes or comment if you'd like to see that. Also comment your favorite top 10 Disciple songs of all time. I realized that I kind of talked a lot about the first few and then a little bit about the number 1 spot, but it's hard to talk about my favorite songs because they just work together so well that if I just say the lyrics are good and the instrumentals are good, then there's not much to talk about. I just want you to know, go check out Dear Ex, You Don't Own Me by Disciple. It is one of the most impactful songs I've ever heard in my life. Well, thank you for watching my top 10 Disciple songs of all time. If you're not part of this channel, then what are you doing? Subscribe right now. I'm waiting. Anyways, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. I'll catch you later.